AI clash in Washington, Anthropic sues Pentagon over blacklisting. A major legal battle is unfolding in Washington after artificial intelligence company Anthropic filed a lawsuit against the US Department of Defense challenging a decision that effectively blacklisted the firm from government contracts. The dispute centers on the Pentagon's demand that AI provides allow their system to be used broadly for military applications, including surveillance and autonomous weapons system. Anthropic argues the designation as a supply chain risk is unconstitutional and punishes the company for refusing to remove safety safeguards from its AI model Claude. The firm says those restrictions are designed to prevent misuse of AI in warfare or domestic surveillance. Defense officials, however, maintain that strict operational flexibility is required for national security and that limiting AI use could endanger military mission. Republicans face cooling support from young male voters. Republican strategists are confronting a new political challenge ahead of the midterm elections, declining enthusiasm among young male voters who helped power Donald Trump's return to the White House. Surveys and interviews across several battleground states suggest that while many young men still lean conservative, their support has softened due to concern about economic pressures, foreign policy tensions, and controversial policies proposal. Some voters cite frustration over rising living costs, student debt, and uncertainty surrounding U.S. involvement in overseas conflicts. Others say the administration's hardline immigration enforcement and cultural messaging have not translated into economic opportunities for younger Americans. Young male voters played a crucial role in the 2024 election, with analysts House Republicans navigate political headwinds for Trump agenda. House Republicans are scrambling to keep President Donald Trump's legislative agenda on track amid mounting political and geopolitical challenges. Lawmakers are attempting to push through a package of policy priorities that includes tax reform, stricter immigration measures, and expanded domestic energy production. However, internal divisions within the Republican caucus and growing pressure from the approaching midterm elections have complicated the effort. Some moderate lawmakers worry that aggressive policy moves could alienate swing district voters already concerned about inflation and housing affordability. The situation has been further complicated by global tensions and the potential economic consequences of ongoing conflicts abroad, which have diverted political attentions away from domestic reform. Trump's legal strategy tests power of federal judges. President Donald Trump's legal battles are increasingly reshaping the balance of power between the White House and the federal judiciary. Through a series of high-profile court challenges, Trump's allies are urging the U.S. Supreme Court to curb the authority of federal judges who issue nationwide injunctions blocking government policies. The administration argues that individual district judges have gained too much power to halt federal initiatives from immigration rules to regulatory reforms before they can take effect nationwide. Supporters of Trump legal strategy say limiting such rulings would restore executive authority and prevent what they describe as judicial overreach. Trump pressure Congress over controversial voting bill. President Donald Trump is intensifying pressure on Congress to pass a sweeping voter integrity bill, warning lawmakers that he may refuse to sign unrelated legislation until the measure reaches his desk. The proposal includes stricter voter identification requirement, new rules for mail-in ballots, the expanded federal oversight of election system. Supporters argue the bill is necessary to restore confidence in the electoral process and prevent potential fraud. Republican lawmakers backing the proposal say national standards could reduce inconsistencies in how states administer election. Democrats and voting rights advocates, however, strongly oppose the plan, arguing that it could make voting more difficult for minority groups, students, and low-income citizens.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.